Hey guys, Carrie Pellegrino at Love the Space, Pearson Smith Realty. The question today is for my sellers out there. It is, what is my home worth? And that is a really good and complicated question. I know we see a lot of things like the Zestimate and tax assessment, and those are two completely different numbers, one at the high end usually, and one really at the low end. And what does that mean for your house? There's a lot of factors that go into pricing a home. Of course, looking at recent comps and assessing the updates and upgrades and improvements that you've made in your home. And usually with my listings too, it's almost like a day-by-day type of thing. Sometimes a new house will close and that kind of adjusts our comps a little bit or our pricing right before we hit the market. So it's definitely a good idea to meet with an agent to know the real value and real worth of your home. Once we do assess the comps, we'll iron it down to a really specific sales price, but we might talk a little bit about a range. And I get this question a lot from sellers, like, maybe I should price my home a little bit high so there's some negotiating room, which I know logically sounds like a really, really great idea, but what ends up happening is you're essentially overpricing your home and you're just gonna steer people away. You know, Time is a funny thing in real estate. When you own real estate, time is like a great, ally. It's on your side. Certainly, the longer you live in a home, the more it appreciates, and it becomes a really fantastic investment. But once you go live, once your house is active, once it's on the market, time is like your worst enemy. So if you're priced a little bit high because you want to have some negotiating room and you're driving away buyers or not even getting buyers into your home, and then days on market just ticks away, it really sends the message to the consumer once you do that price reduction or two price reductions or things like that, that you're desperate or something's wrong with the house. It just doesn't send the right message to the consumer. And usually what ends up happening, it usually ends up selling for less than it would have if you just would have priced it correctly to begin with. When we price a home exactly where it should be, best case scenario, what we sometimes find is we get more than one offer, and then we're definitely going to get that sales price in addition to really good terms sometimes for the seller, like a quick settlement or home inspection with the option to void only, or they won't ask for repairs. We can get a lot of really good terms that way. So just some things to keep in mind if you're thinking about selling your home or know somebody that is, feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to talk to them. It's a process. We love to be able to talk to them sooner than later. And we can go through all of this in person. So thanks so much. Have a good one.